EJ Makes Us 6.
Hey guys, welcome back to EJ Makes Us 6. I'm Lorena if you're new here to the channel, and thank you so much for joining. It's been quite a long time in between uploads. Finally today we are sharing with you our dining table transformation. This project was absolutely huge. So time consuming, absolutely a huge project, but I'm so glad that today we can finally upload this video and share with you the amazing results. So in the past, if you have been following us, or if you're new here and you want to see what we have achieved, we have transformed 2 bedside tables. I loved how they turned out. That was my first ever project. I'm ever using a sander, so that project was and always will be very special to me. Then I transformed our dresser in our bedroom, and I'm so happy with the result. Tell you, that one really, the amount of sanding I had to do for that one. It's only a small table, but I tell you, that was a hard one to do. Then I went on to do my hall table. Not only my hall table, but I transformed my entryway using Kmart decor and some DIY vases that I did myself. So happy with my entryway now. Like, the hall table just came out amazing. Then I decided to purchase a buffet off Marketplace, and wow, what a transformation. That transformed my living room. Like, I'm just so proud of that transformation. Ricky helped a lot with the sanding. We kind of like worked together, and you know, it's actually fun, you know, experiencing that with your partner. So really happy with the transformation of the buffet. And then finally I did our TV unit, and I was like, well, it's done. I actually had to paint. I painted for the first time, and so happy with the TV unit transformation. And now today, finally, we can share with you our dining table transformation. Enough talking, let's just go straight into the video and watch how it all happened. Watch to the end so you can see the reveal. Here is the dining table, the before shot, and this is our living room. Recently I did redo the living area, and there is a video available, the Kmart living room makeover, if you would like to watch that. Now onto the table, and there is a little bit of wear and tear, but it is in pretty good condition. I've had it since 2006, and as you can see, it is a dark brown, and I'm just so over anything dark at the moment in regards to big furniture pieces. So this is going to be a huge job, but I'm prepared and I'm ready to embark on this project. This table is huge. So when I say in the title, huge dining table transformation, I'm not joking. This table extends. As you can see, look how long it becomes, and hence why I cannot part with this table, and why I felt strongly in doing this transformation. I can't part with it, and it means so much to us. And I love having a huge table to gather all our family and friends over when we do entertain. It's just the perfect table. So just, yeah, it's huge, just absolutely huge. My aim is to sand it and stain it with the Cabot's Acorn. It's similar to, well, it's actually the same color that I used on this buffet, and I'm just loving the stain color. So that is what my aim is going to be. So what I will be doing is obviously sanding the whole table to its natural timber, and then staining it with the Cabot's Acorn, and then staining it with a clear matte Cabot's water base to seal off the table. So before I start, I would like for you to have a real good look at the before. And now the huge job of actually bringing this humongous table and very, very heavy table into the garage. But thankfully, Ricky, well, being Fijian, he's one very strong man. And I had the help of my son Matthew and also a friend of ours. So we were very fortunate. Yeah, it really is not easy. It is so heavy, but these guys did it, and there was no excuse now. Once it was in the garage, that meant that I need to start this project. So it's time to start, and of course, the most important things that are needed obviously are protection, so eye protection and a dust mask. And I'm going to be starting off with 80 grit paper today, and I'm going to start with the legs. I'm really curious to know if any of my furniture flips has actually inspired anyone here watching to flip one of their furniture pieces or transform their furniture piece. Comment down below if I have inspired you in any way. You know, obviously we are not professionals. I'm doing this basically for our own wants and, you know, wanting to change all the furniture in our home to save money, especially when the furniture is in good condition. So yeah, I'm just curious. I wonder if I've actually inspired anyone to try flipping some furniture. Yeah, so at the end of day one, I actually ended up getting through and sanding all 4 of the legs. So that was a huge achievement for day one. I felt that I couldn't end day one just on the legs, so I did start sanding the top just to have a look at the condition of the timber, and I was happy with what I did see. Now the next morning, wow, I was very surprised to walk into the garage and find Ricky sanding, and that was just like the best feeling that morning, to see that I was having help. And look how much he sanded, and it looks so good. I'm so happy with it so far. Later on that day, I did take over and I continued sanding, and I'm actually proud to say that we ended up sanding half the table. So yeah, that was like a huge achievement for that particular day. And just to see the difference, like it's amazing, from the dark brown to seeing the natural timber coming through. It's now a few weeks since I last sanded. The tabletop is sanded, and now I've started on the sides, and I'm so happy to say that I achieved sanding all the sides this particular day. So that was like, again, another huge achievement. Taking it day by day, but we are getting through this huge project. So if you guys thought that I was nearly finished, you're so wrong, because now I need to start work on the extension parts. This is actually my first time back working on the table. It's actually the 20th of January 2022. So again, home with the sander, and it takes a while. This was actually so time consuming to get the extension parts sanded. It was just a real hard job for 2022. And yeah, guys, here I am. Look how dusty I am. My hair looks like I'm a 60-year-old with the dust in it. But I'm happy to say that the whole table is fully and finished being sanded with 120 grit. So now I'm going to use the 240 grit and go over the whole table, including the legs, and yeah, just smooth it all down. Now I'm giving the table a really good clean. I also decided not to sand the crevices. The buffet also has a crevice, and I did not sand that either. So decided to leave the table with the crevice with the dark stain. And yeah, so that was my decision, and now just trying to clean this table up. It also gives me an idea of how the table may look once the stain is applied, and at this point I'm getting a little bit stressed because it is looking a bit blotchy. So this is the Cabot's Acorn. It's a water-based stain, and I had Ricky apply it for the first coat because, to be honest, I wasn't thrilled with the blotchiness of the table and the way it was looking, and I was at a loss at this point. So I thought, by assessing the table from a distance as the stain was being applied, it kind of like helped ease my nerves, because I started seeing that with the stain the blotchiness wasn't as obvious, and yeah, it kind of helped relieve some stress, because I was really concerned that after all this sanding and all this hard work that I wasn't achieving the look that I really wanted. But I have to say I am thankful that once the stain was applied, it definitely looked less blotchy. I did apply a second coat, and it definitely started looking heaps better after that as well. I allowed the stain to dry for 48 hours, and then I applied 2 coats of the Cabot's Clear Matte stain. This seals and protects the table. I allowed drying time in between each application. At this point, I was so relieved that this project was coming to an end, because honestly, it was months and months of hard work. But I am glad to say that it definitely was worth it. But let's just refresh your memory a little bit, and let's go back in time and have a look at the before I can reveal the table to you.
like time's passing me by too quickly. It feels like I'm running with my eyes closed. Why are these seconds so easy to pass me? I only notice them when they go. I guess I was always looking for the future, while regretting the chances that slipped in the past. They say time moves slowly but passes fast, moving on as we grow. Take a second to pause and think before these moments turn into memories. What more can I do? I guess I'm afraid of time. I guess I'm afraid of time. Sometimes I sit by myself and just be. Reflect on the moments that passed me by. Various memories flash in front of me. Nevertheless, it leaves me with a smile. I guess I was always looking for the future, while regretting the chances that slipped in the past. They say time moves slowly but passes fast, moving on as we grow. Take a second.
So happy that we finally shared this dining table transformation with you. It was long overdue. Huge project, so happy it's over, so satisfied with the results. Let me just point out to a disclaimer, we are not professional furniture flippers. I've literally just picked up the sander and tried it out myself and thought, hey, let me just show this content on our channel and hopefully it inspires someone out there to give it a go. I have to say, flipping these furniture pieces have been my saviour through many lockdowns here in Melbourne, Australia. Hopefully this video inspires someone to give it a go. And if you're new here, please subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. We really would appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video. Comment down below, let me know where you're from. I would so much appreciate getting to know you, and see you guys next time. One more thing, make sure your bell's tapped, ready to go for notifications. We've got some exciting things happening in 2022, so stand by.